Hi, how you doing? It's Paul Turner here, and this is something I intend to keep doing as of now. Every Friday, or maybe over the weekend, I kind of want to do a recap of the week so far. So I'll be honest with you guys, just because I can, I'm taking a day off today. So I have just got one trade running that I kind of saw this morning, and I thought it was worth me having a look at. But that's not an official trade that I'm doing in the group. So what the idea of this is, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I actually am live in the group, and we look at potential setups, and I put some results, somewhere else and stuff. But what I thought I'd do is I'd just show some of the things that we do for the week. So every week you can kind of get a recap as to whether it's working, where we're at, ongoing. Without further ado, I'll share screen. Try and keep this very brief. Here's the spreadsheet. So all of these trades are actually, I take other trades outside of this, but these are all the ones that we do in the group. So if you were with me on my live sessions, that's 3 hours a week. There is no reason why you could not have taken all of these trades, right? There is absolutely no reason. So what I do is I do the before and after. So there's no, trickery or anything like that. It was a little bit different on these because these actually, that one hit just as I was kind of finishing the session. So the before and after is kind of the same, if you know what I mean. So so I wasn't here on Monday, the 9th. Yeah. So I actually was only on twice this week. So we looked at 4 trades and we had 2 winners. And the other 2, these one here, they were no trades because the price was at a particular level, which we will use as a target. So by the time the trade played out and it was ready to go and we got the alert, it was invalidated by stuff that was happening. And there's been some crazy moves in the market this week. Okay, it's a little bit noticeable if you notice in some groups how they're not posting their results. I'm part of a few Forex things, and it's quite noticeable this week that nobody had predicted some of the big moves because you cannot know. And very much my way of trading is just to be safe, and I'll give you an example of that in a minute. However, so if we just look at these GBP, JPY, you were looking for an up. Now that's an alert we have. The way I trade, I shouldn't say this is probably going to get me into trouble, but the way I'm like a blunt instrument of trading, I'm not really that skilled as a trader, if I'm honest. So we can go and we can look at this one, but this is wait for the ninja up alert. And so sorry, ninja down. This was a ninja down. Sorry, this was a ninja down, and that I put the arrow where we get the actual alert because it shows on different candles. So I'll go back and maybe show you this on a live chart in a minute. But we were looking for a down. We're looking for at least 10 pips. Let me see if I can get that up for you. GBP, JPY. Let's look on here. GBP, JPY. And if I put on our indicator, let's turn off this consolidation one. Is it going to be on here? Maybe I've taken it off. Sorry, maybe I've removed that arrow. But fundamentally, we're looking the 9th. I think it's this move here, isn't it? The 11th, what's today? The 13th. It's one of these moves. Doesn't matter, you get the point. Can you see ninja down? It went down. Ninja down, it went down. There's a reason why we were looking for a down on that particular trade. So it did it. And the reason why I wanted to find it was because, so that's 3 o'clock on May the 12th. All right, let's go and find it. There's a reason why I want to show you. Must have been on the 5-minute entry. The reason I want to show it is basically because it did way more than 10 pips. You could have got 54 pips. 10 pips, guys, though, is the way that I stay safe when the markets are crazy because I'm only grabbing a handful of pips. Pips are how we measure movement. So anyway, so that one was a winner. Okay, GBP USD. Let me show you that one as well real quick. GBP USD. GBP USD. I'm looking at a potential trade on here at the minute. But GBP USD, if you look to the 12th, that move there, guys, you could have got a lot more than 10 pips, right? So, but anyway, so and that was taken live on the session in front of everybody. So those two were winners, and these, like I say, were kind of voided by the fact of where, you know, where the price was. It was if you understand trading, it's a 15 moving average. So it's only a 50% win rate, but it's not like we lost the other two. So there were two positive trades on the Monday. What happened on Monday? By the way, where is it? Check the date on this. That was me getting my funded account. I'm not allowed to say how much because I'm not allowed to share results, but let's just say it was good. So I passed a funded account before. This is an additional funded account pass that I did. So this happened on the Monday, and this is a trade. Like I say, I wasn't here on Monday. This was just a setup I took in the morning. I came to look at the charts before I went out for the day, and I actually got that done. So that was awesome. I said I'd share with you two things. One, win rate is 30 out of 34. 30 divided by 34 times 100. My win rate is 88.2%. Okay, 88.2%, all taken. All of these setups done live for our group. What do I mean about being a blunt instrument? Well, here's a setup that I marked out on more of an institutional kind of smart money, sniper strategy, whatever you want to call it, banker strategy kind of setup. And although it's I mean, look, that entry is right on the line. I mean, the entry is bang on, right? But although this is, you know, it is a fantastic way to trade. Personally, I'm not very patient, so I don't like to wait. This trade to come down to its ultimate take profit that I had marked up from there. I was going to get in the way. Hang on. From when it actually hit down to when it actually hit there, look, on our take profit, that's 4 days, 6 hours, right? So I don't personally, you know, I have confidence the price was going to go there, but I just don't like waiting 4 days for a trade to hit, because I'm always kind of wondering, oh, what's that trade doing, you know? And I kind of was taught early on, so it's kind of stuck with me. Obviously, the longer you're in a trade, the more chance there is for Russia to do something in Europe, for, you know, president or prime minister, you know, to say something that affects the markets, you know. So I you know, that there could be another interest rate rise or something like that. So I think it's partly that conditioning from when I started trading Forex is like, you know, you don't want to be in the trades too long if you can help it, because every time you are in a trade, there is a risk for something to happen. And especially at the minute, obviously, with interest rate rises and chances of recession coming and everything that's going on in the news, you know, it's just, yeah, with the war in Ukraine, other countries looking to join NATO because of that, which Russia's saying is, you know, and so on, right? So I personally don't like being in trades a long time. Now, again, coming back to the tool that we have in the group, the Ninjacator. So if I have this marked up though, and I think, well, actually, the price is going to come down to here. If I come down to this 15-minute time frame, and you know, at the minute we have to set this on a different type of candle to get the official alert, but you can see ninja down, ninja down, ninja down, ninja down, ninja down. So if I'm expecting the price to go down ultimately, every time I get one of these ninja downs, I have a chance to get in. Now, I can either stack trades, what's called stacking, and go, well, I can get in there, okay, and it will go into profit, and then it comes back, look, and I won't be making as much profit there. But, you know, it ultimately made a lot more. It's when you close, it's only when you close. But I could have got in one trade there, one trade there, one trade there, one trade there. Or what I prefer to do is just go and take 10 pips, right? And I get good enough account growth with an 88% win rate, believe me, with 10 pips to pass big funded trading accounts, right? Not an issue, trading within their confines, right? So if I know that the price is up there and ultimately it's going to go down there, I don't need to take one trade and wait 4 days for it. I can do, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I can take lots of little trades on the way. Now, the way I trade, there were 10 good trades here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There were 12 overall. A couple of them were sort of early hours of the morning, not the best time to trade. Okay, but there were 10 really good trades there, and nine were winners, right? Not 9 will win, clear winners the way I do it. Okay, no problem. So that's kind of the roundup for this week. the takeaways are, I use the tools to do the work for me. I'm not a very talented trader. I let the tools do the work for me. 2, 88% win rate. Okay. 3, let me explain it like this. In our group, we kind of moved away from strategies. We still use the word strategy sometimes, but can you see from what I've just showed you how we have a system. Our strategies all kind of work together. Okay, so it's a system. There are components to the system. Do you want to take a long-term trade? Do you want to take a short-term trade? Do you want to kind of be a sniper in the market and try and get those laser accurate entries? Or would you rather sort of have an idea where it's going to go, okay, and then use the tools to let you know when it is going that way, so you can go in and you can grab some pips? And I appreciate from all this NLP stuff that I do that everybody's different, right? Everybody's different, and that's why, you know, I find it, you know, I like to offer choice, right? And that's a good thing and a bad thing sometimes, because the more you give people choice, the harder it is. But there isn't one size fits all out there, in my opinion. Okay, like I say, I am not very patient. I can't wait 4 days. Okay, just can't. Right? Well, I could if I wanted to. I could work on myself, but I don't want to. I much prefer getting in, getting out. So anyway, so that's my update for this week. I'll see you again hopefully next Friday. Let you know how next week went. All right, catch you later.